In this video, we're going to share with you the top 10 home remedies and natural treatment options for quick constipation relief. So, what's the minimum requirement for staying healthy and regular in the number 2 department? At least one normal bowel movement a day is the minimum according to health experts, but 2 or 3 is the optimum amount. I don't know about you, but I certainly couldn't poop 2 to 3 times a day. Once a day is definitely enough for me. The truth is, there is no set amount or minimum daily or weekly requirement for healthy bowel movements. Some people have 3 a day while others may only have 3 a week. However, if you're feeling bloated and uncomfortable and feel like you want to go but nothing moves, then it's highly likely you're constipated. Or if you do manage to go, but it feels like you just pushed out the Rock of Gibraltar, then you're also suffering from constipation and definitely need some remedies and natural ways to soften up your stools. So the technical definition of constipation is basically a bowel movement that's delayed by days or weeks, and is usually accompanied by a hard or compressed stool that becomes difficult and even painful to pass. Why constipation is a serious concern? If you're constipated, it means your colon is not working properly. And a poor functioning waste disposal system makes a perfect breeding ground for unhealthy bacteria and parasites to grow and thrive. Being constipated also allows dirty toxic liquids to be recirculated back into the body. The tissues and organs then become the dumping ground for the toxic material that should have been eliminated. Your overall health and vitality can only suffer under these conditions. Natural therapist Peter O'Hara sums this up well. Consider what happens to the health of a city when the waste disposal or sewage systems are inefficient. The potential for disease increases dramatically. Disease potential is equally high when the colon does not function healthily. This is why it's crucial that you not only fix your constipation problem right now, but you also take the extra steps needed to cure it for good. Fortunately, the home remedies we're about to list will show you exactly how to do this. What are the main causes of constipation? Poor diet is definitely the number 1 cause of constipation. When you eat too many unhealthy foods, such as refined and processed foods, this of course includes fried foods and junk foods, along with excessive amounts of red meat, your digestive system cannot function properly. This horrible gunk is very difficult for the digestive system to assimilate, and even harder, literally, for the colon to eradicate. A lack of water intake and a lack of fiber in the diet are also 2 major causes of constipation. So is holding back a bowel movement because the timing may not be right. Water and fiber both help to remove waste and promote regular bowel movements, along with softening up stools. Holding back a bowel movement dries out and compacts what should be coming out of your exhaust pipe, and literally makes your stool as hard as a rock. Other causes of constipation include stress, lack of physical activity, medical conditions such as hypothyroidism, irritable bowel syndrome, diabetes, cancer, certain medications, overuse of laxatives, artificial sweeteners, excessive intake of processed dairy, and a disruption of your normal routine, particularly from traveling. Why you should avoid using laxatives to treat constipation. The American Gastroenterological Association estimates that people in the United States spend around $750 million each year on laxatives. These are certainly the most popular treatment for constipation worldwide, but a potentially harmful one at that. The problem with pharmaceutical laxatives is they promote laziness in the bowel. Your body can easily become dependent on these stimulants to produce bowel movements, and this eventually leads to a decrease in bowel function. The side effect of this is your constipation and digestion will actually become much worse. The overuse and dependency of pharmaceutical laxatives can also result in inflammation and damage to the muscles and tissues of the large intestine. These laxatives can also interact negatively with certain medications, so we strongly recommend you leave these terrible inventions alone. And they do nothing to fix the underlying cause of your constipation anyway. However, the natural treatments and home remedies we're about to list certainly do. Home remedies for constipation are by far your safest and best option. To prevent and treat your constipation effectively, you need remedies that will help things along in a non-harming and gentle way, without side effects. These top 10 home remedies do this very effectively. They're also safe for the whole family to use, ages 3 years and up. For babies and toddlers though, it's advised that you always check with your healthcare professional first before administering any type of home treatment or remedy. So here they are in our order of importance. Home remedy for constipation number 1. Magnesium. Magnesium is definitely the best natural remedy for constipation you'll find. In fact, this mineral is guaranteed to make you as loose as a goose almost immediately. According to magnesium expert Dr. Carolyn Dean, magnesium is crucial for correct muscle action and nerve conduction. So it relaxes the nerves and muscles, which of course includes the nerves and muscles of the intestines and colon. Magnesium also helps to draw water into the colon to soften stools, making them much easier to pass. So magnesium fulfills the two most important functions for treating and curing constipation. It relaxes the muscles of the bowel and intestines and helps to soften stools. If you're prone to constipation, we recommend you don't ever go without it. To get your daily dose of magnesium, there are several options available. First, you can take magnesium oxide, which seems to be the best for treating and curing constipation. For severe constipation, you will need to take a high dose for the first 24 to 48 hours, somewhere between 3,000 to 4,000 milligrams total amount for the day, in divided doses. This means if you have the 400 milligrams capsules, you would need to take 8 to 10, spaced evenly throughout the day. Then for your maintenance dose, so you never get constipated again, you take somewhere in the vicinity of 500 to 700 milligrams a day, preferably before bed. Milk of magnesia, magnesium hydroxide, is also an effective treatment for constipation, especially during pregnancy. This is a fast-acting liquid version that is actually the most popular constipation treatment recommended by doctors. For dosages and advice, simply follow the directions on the bottle. Then you have magnesium citrate, which also works extremely well for constipation. You can buy this in either a liquid or powdered form. Both are just as good as each other, not only for relieving constipation, but for keeping it away for good, as long as you stay with a regular daily dose. Around 600 milligrams a day is the maintenance dose, however, more may be required if you're suffering from chronic constipation. Another magnesium product called Natural Calm is also excellent for treating constipation. And the great thing about this product is because it tastes so good, children love it. So if one of the littlies is having a bout of constipation right now, be sure to get some Natural Calm into them straight away. You'll be pleasantly surprised by the results. As a final note, keep in mind that you will need to adjust your daily dose of magnesium once you get your constipation under control. So if what you're taking starts to make you a little too regular, then simply back off on the dosage. Or, if you find yourself getting clogged again, up the dosage a little. Just remember, magnesium is extremely important for overall good health and longevity, so be sure to make it part of your daily health regimen, no matter what. It's not just for preventing and curing constipation. Natural remedy for constipation number 2. Salt cleanse, for immediate relief. If you've ever read about, or done, the popular lemon detox diet, you'll know the first thing you have to do in the morning is drink a liter of sea salt water. It's then strongly recommended that you stay very close to the loo, for at least an hour afterwards. Why? Because you're going to be pooping your little tushy out, that's why. The beauty of salt is it draws water into the bowel to soften up stools and flush you out. And be ready because it literally does flush you out, bum wee style. You can also use baking soda as well, which essentially does the same thing. Use both together if you're severely constipated, or only one for mild constipation. So for this treatment, simply mix 2 to 3 teaspoons, 1/2 to 1 teaspoon for kids, of either sea salt, pink rock salt and/or baking soda in a regular size glass of warm water or fruit juice. Also squeeze the juice of 1/2 a lemon into your drink as well for extra benefit and taste. Lemon juice also helps to promote regular bowel movements. Chug this down on an empty stomach, then sit back and wait for the magic to happen. Also keep in mind that if you're chronically constipated, you may need to repeat this remedy again in around 3 to 5 hours time. In addition to this, make sure you always drink plenty of clean, filtered water when using this home remedy, as salt can cause excessive thirst and mild dehydration. Home remedy for constipation number 3. Olive oil. Olive oil is a simple and easy home remedy for constipation. And because most people already have some sitting in their pantry, it can be used right away. Olive oil stimulates the digestive system and kicks it into gear, so things usually get moving in the waste department fairly quickly. Just take a tablespoon, 1/2 for kids, on an empty stomach, preferably first thing in the morning, then every 3 to 4 hours, until you find yourself going free and easy. You can also add a teaspoon of lemon juice to this remedy as well for flavor and extra benefit. And if you find the taste of olive oil really unbearable, adding a pinch of sea salt definitely helps. Also remember to try and buy the organic extra virgin olive oil that you find in dark bottles, if you possibly can. This is the safest and most effective oil as it doesn't go rancid. Natural remedy for constipation number 4. Castor oil. Here's another oil that will literally have you pooping through the eye of a needle in just a few short hours. Castor oil is definitely one of the most effective remedies for constipation. The problem though, is sometimes it's a little too effective. So if you're going to try this one, be sure to stay close to the toilet. And whatever you do, don't use this remedy before bedtime, or you may find yourself having a really nasty accident while you're sleeping. So if you have chronic constipation and you're desperate for some immediate relief, give this one a go. It will definitely do the trick. Simply take a dessert spoon of castor oil on an empty stomach. Because castor oil doesn't taste the best, you can have it with some orange juice or apple juice if you like, to help get it down. But make sure you only use this remedy if you're going to be at home or close to a toilet. We can't stress this enough. And you might want to make sure it's a soundproof toilet as well. Thankfully though, within a few hours you'll find yourself enjoying some much needed and welcome relief. And also remember that even though this treatment is considered safe, it's only a quick fix solution and should not be used for extended periods. Home remedy for constipation number 5. Blackstrap molasses and honey. Blackstrap molasses and honey are both very good remedies for constipation, and for increasing your energy. They're well known for their laxative effect, due in part to the high levels of magnesium they contain. Use both of these together by taking a tablespoon of blackstrap molasses and 1 teaspoon of raw manuka honey before each meal. If you happen to find these foods a little too sweet and have trouble eating them straight off the spoon, just add both to a nice warm glass of almond milk. This treatment is also safe to use during pregnancy and for kids. Toddlers can even have it as well. So be sure to use this remedy as often as you like to stay regular. It really does work a treat. Natural remedy for constipation number 6. Tea or coffee. Having your normal cup of tea or coffee first thing in the morning can work wonders for keeping you regular. Both contain caffeine, which is a natural stimulant for the digestive system, and is renowned for getting things moving down below. However, tea and coffee aren't much use if you're badly constipated and looking for some quick relief. But they are very useful if you're looking for a simple and easy way to stay regular. Once again, pregnant women can use this remedy, but no more than 1 cup a day is recommended. Home remedy for constipation number 7. Good bacteria. This natural remedy definitely cannot be skipped over. The fact is, you must make sure you balance out the good and bad bacteria in your gut if you and the kids truly want to be free from constipation forever. Healthy bacteria is essential for proper digestion, which of course includes the elimination of waste from the bowel. Having these friendly bacteria growing and thriving in your colon also prevents the harmful organisms, bad bacteria and parasites, that I spoke about earlier, from taking up residence and wreaking havoc on the insides of your gut. The best way to get your daily supply of good bacteria is by taking a high-quality probiotic supplement, eating natural yogurt, and practicing the art of food fermentation. This will ensure your digestive system stays in tip-top condition. And best of all, you'll never have to suffer the awful effects of constipation ever again. So go out and find yourself a quality probiotic supplement and start fermenting your own foods: sauerkraut, kefir milk, yogurt, miso, and so forth. You can find plenty of handy how-to videos on YouTube for this. Natural remedy for constipation number 8. Water. This one isn't rocket science. If water softens stools, then it makes sense that drinking lots of water should help relieve constipation. And it certainly does do this, and does it very effectively. Water is also important for proper digestion and assimilation of your food, so make sure you drink lots and lots. You should be aiming to drink at least a gallon of water every day. Yes, this seems like a lot, but you'll feel so much better for it, and you'll also be as regular as clockwork. Home remedy for constipation number 9. Exercise. Regular exercise has been proven to help prevent and treat constipation. It not only induces healthy circulation throughout the body, it also stimulates intestinal function, which includes digestion and elimination of waste. And it doesn't seem to matter what form of exercise you do either. So just make sure you get huffy and puffy and a movin' and a groovin' for at least 30 minutes a day. Natural remedy for constipation number 10. Diet. As I said earlier, poor diet is one of the main causes of constipation. So to keep yourself regular and constipation-free, all you need to do is this. Simply avoid all foods that are man-made, or have been excessively tampered with by man. And only eat foods that have been provided by nature. Plenty of fresh fruit and vegetables, along with herbs, nuts and grains are definitely the way to go. These foods are packed with fiber and essential nutrients, which of course are crucial for proper digestion, assimilation and elimination. So to finish off, here's a few of the best home remedies and cures for constipation that have been given to us by nature. Prunes. Prunes are extremely high in fiber and guaranteed to keep you regular. Be sure to eat fresh prunes daily or drink the juice. Plums, pears, apricots, grapes, figs and apples. Also exceptionally high in fiber. These fruits are considered the standard colon cleansers and natural constipation cures. Flax seeds. Flax seeds and/or flaxseed oil is a terrific remedy for constipation. It gently cleans and soothes the walls of the intestines and bowel to soften stools and promote regular bowel movements. Cabbage, spinach, beans and broccoli. These vegetables and legumes are also excellent high-fiber foods that should be eaten as much as possible to stay regular. Apple cider vinegar or ACV. ACV is extremely good for digestion. Some people report that ACV helps with their constipation, while others say it doesn't do much. Regardless of this, apple cider vinegar is considered an important health tonic and life extension elixir. Bananas and rhubarb. Here's 2 more home remedies for constipation that work very well. Just make sure the bananas are overripe bananas and not green. Green bananas can have the opposite effect and can actually make you more constipated. Psyllium. Another terrific treatment for constipation that helps to soften up stools quite quickly. What's great about psyllium is it's an adaptogenic fiber, so it automatically softens stools if they're too hard, and it hardens up stools if they become too soft. Fish oil or cod liver oil. Omega-3s from fish oil and cod liver oil are vital for digestion and assimilation, and promoting regular bowel movements. Raisins. Raisins are naturally high in digestible fiber. Be sure to eat a handful daily after a meal. Wheat or barley grass juice. Dehydrated wheat grass has one of the highest known sources of plant fiber. Excellent for cleaning and soothing the walls of the bowel and softening stools. Wheat and barley grass also promote healthy digestion and assimilation of food and nutrients and maintain the health of the entire digestive tract. Natural remedies for constipation. Final note. So hopefully these recommendations help to treat you or your child's constipation in a hurry. You can find extra essential tips and tricks, along with a recap of everything in this video, in our full article on natural constipation remedies, located on our website. The link is provided below. And before you go, don't forget to like this video and hit the subscribe button for our channel as well, located in the bottom right-hand corner of this video. Thanks for watching. Good luck and all the best to you.